Why do some people work hard, do things right, stay kind, and still feel like they're not moving? And why do others, who lie, cheat, manipulate, look like they're winning at everything? Why does it sometimes feel like evil people rise fast while good people stay stuck? And if success isn't money, fame, or the perfect aesthetic life everyone posts online, then what is it? These are the questions that mess with our generation the most. We're living in a world built on image. Everyone looks successful. Everyone looks happy. Everyone looks like they're living their dream. And suddenly, you feel like you're behind. You feel small. You feel invisible. But here's the question nobody asks. Are these people actually successful, or are you just watching a really good illusion? The Bible talked about this thousands of years ago in Psalm 73. Asaph looked around and literally said what we say today. Why are the wicked thriving? Why is their life so easy? Why not me? That feeling hits hard, especially when someone hurts you and still moves forward like nothing happened. And you struggle, fight, fall, restart, and it feels like no one even notices. But Asaph said something powerful. He was about to lose his mind from comparing himself until he entered the presence of God and saw their end. Here's truth number one. Not all success you see right now is real success. Let's look at 3 stories from the Bible that break this whole idea apart. Pin 1. Joseph, the guy whose life got worse before it got better. Joseph started with a dream, but right after it, betrayed, thrown into a pit, sold as a slave, lied about, thrown in prison, forgotten. If Joseph was like us, he would have said, "God, seriously, I follow you and this is what I get?" But what looked like failure was actually preparation. The pit prepared him, the prison built him, the years of delay were shaping him, and one day everything flipped. The dream happened. The purpose made sense. Because real success isn't that everything goes smoothly. Real success is that you stay committed even when it doesn't. Pin 2. David, the king who started as the invisible kid. David didn't start in a palace. He started in a field, with sheep, alone. Not famous, not celebrated, not recognized. Even his own family didn't think he was worth choosing. But that's exactly the point. God builds his strongest people away from the crowd. We think success means being seen. God thinks success means being ready. Sometimes God hides you so he can grow you. Because fame without character destroys people, but hidden seasons build giants. Pin 3. Jesus himself, by human standards, not successful. If we judged Jesus the way the world judges success, he would have looked like a failure. Born in a manger, poor, rejected, betrayed, killed. But that failure became the greatest victory in history. The cross looked like defeat, but it was actually the ultimate win. The message? What looks like losing to the world might be winning in heaven. So, what's the devil's big trick? He wants you to look at the success of people who do wrong and think, maybe I should try that. Maybe God's way is too slow. Maybe shortcuts work better. That's the trap. The devil always shows you the beginning of sinful success, but hides the ending. He shows the shine, but not the price. The Bible says, there is a way that seems right to a person, but its end is death. Not just death dying, but death of your peace, your self-respect, your identity, your purpose. So, what is real success? Real success is not impressing everybody. Real success is becoming the person God intended you to be. Success isn't having things, but being someone. Being popular, but being steady when no one is watching. Choosing easy paths, but choosing right paths even when they're hard. Real success is not a fast win, it's a long build. It's not a picture, it's a process. Okay, but how do I actually get there? 1. Know your purpose. Not everything that looks attractive belongs to you. Walk the path that matches your calling, not your pressure. 2. Stop comparing. Someone else's success doesn't cancel yours. Your journey is being built in ways you can't see yet. 3. Be patient with the process. Joseph waited. David waited. Even Jesus waited for his time. If heaven isn't rushing, why are you? 4. Be faithful in the small. That's how God prepares you for the big. He watches the parts nobody sees. Final message. If you're one of the people looking around thinking evil is winning, goodness is losing, hear this. The enemy wins the beginning. God wins the ending. The world might see you as not yet, but God sees you as in progress. And trust me, the success that comes from God doesn't need filters or validation. It shines by itself. Drop one thing below you used to believe was success. Trust me, the next episode will make you rethink everything.